No audio until it will be synced. Hey, welcome. This is The Green Room, episode 5. Recording the second episode we ever recorded. It's pretty lit. We're into it. Hope you guys are into it. It's been a lot of stuff that came out since we haven't even posted a video. But we're working on the video. And a lot of stuff has come out since we've recorded the last episode. It's been like a week, maybe a little bit more than that. We've been chilling.
Maybe 2.
2 weeks.
Because we've gotten 2 episodes of Falcon now.
Yeah.
And it was only Wanda had just ended when we shot the first episode.
That is true.
The only perception of time that I have right now is where we're at in the MCU.
Yeah. My perception of time is episodes of Invincible we're in. No, it's only been 1 week, so yeah. But I feel like that's the new hot show. That's the new hot show.
Is it?
I mean, so I'm a spider, but I don't know.
You mean like for us personally, or like for the world? Because I was gonna say, like, I haven't heard anybody else talk about Invincible or So I'm a Spider.
People are loving Invincible. I've seen it a lot on
really?
social media, at least. Yeah,
Okay.
people are very hyped.
Nobody on my timelines have said anything about it, but we have different.
I definitely have a lot of superhero stuff on my timeline, like 24/7.
Yeah.
It's like it's the humming. So yeah, in case you guys didn't know, talking to the camera. So, WandaVision's over. I think we established that the last episode. I don't remember. But WandaVision's over. I think when we recorded it, it was like the little hiatus week. We had nothing going on, so we said, screw it, let's do a podcast.
Yeah.
Well, now we are 2 episodes deep into Falcon. I was a little underwhelmed the first episode. I felt like it was kind of tame. Second episode brung the heat. We get Isaiah Bradley, the original Black Cap, you know. Man's been in jail for 30 years. It's ridiculous just for taking the suit.
Yeah.
They're definitely gonna, and they said it directly, we're going to go see Zemo right at the end of the episode too. You know what's turning up now? We're gonna get some new twists and turns.
Yeah.
Things will start getting crazy. I feel like I definitely am more excited for other shows at the moment.
Yeah.
But they're keeping my interest. Like, it's not as, I could see how this was supposed to be the first show. You know?
Yeah. For sure. This is definitely setting up for some fire to come in the rest of the lineup, the rest of the shows and the movies.
I'm really hoping that Eli becomes Patriot down the road. In case you guys didn't know Young Avengers, they're definitely setting that up. We have all the signs. We have Stature.
Yeah.
Hopefully they give her Stature name, you know, not just Ant-Man or whatever. They go like Kid Wasp or whatever.
Yeah.
Hopefully it's Stature.
Cassie Lang.
Yeah, hopefully Cassie. It's in Quantum Mania, Ant-Man 3. We got Kate Bishop coming. America Chavez is coming, and Doctor Strange. I don't know how they're going to tie in America.
Kamala Khan. We have
Kamala Khan. Yes, it's
Miss
all coming
Marvel
together.
show.
It's
One
all
of the
coming together.
shows I'm most excited about coming out.
Yeah, that's going to be nutty. And I feel like right now with the MCU, I am more like excited for the future than I am like Falcon's cool. Winter Soldier's cool.
Yeah. You know, I'm not a big fan of the grounded stuff. I hated the Iron Man movies.
Yeah.
Skipped Iron Man 3.
Yeah.
Almost didn't watch some of the Avengers movies. I was just going to, because I really was just into WandaVision, was just going to watch the movies that had Wanda in them.
Makes sense. I mean,
But I did decide to watch all of the MCU movies, and I am definitely leaning more towards, I like Thor
me the
Ragnarok,
space. Give me the
Guardians
space,
of
though.
Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy is
Yeah.
definitely the better, in my opinion, the best MCU
Yeah.
content.
They're one of some of the only MCU movies I'd actually seen before WandaVision. I'd already seen both of the Guardians of the Galaxy movies. 'Cause they were great fucking movies.
Don't mind me. Give me 1 second. Last episode, we got a little carried away. I will post about that. It was our first time recording, so we weren't really sure how our equipment was going to hold up and how much time we would get. So we ended up just blabbing and blabbing. But this time, we decided we were going to set a timer, you know, make sure we get everything in a timely fashion. We get to talk about what we want to talk about and end it in a proper way. So I think we got it handled so far. Just wanted to clear the air. I'm not just texting somebody. I'm paying attention. So
yeah, I was supposed.
But yeah, so a lot of superhero stuff. Like Invincible came out. I feel like that came out to like people weren't expecting it. You know what I mean? People see somebody like superheroes, and people just assume like, oh, Justice League, like it's a family event or goody. Like MCU was. I feel like MCU was like set a standard where, oh, it's superhero. It's gonna be goody, flashing lights. I'm gonna play some rock songs. I'm gonna win at the end of the day. Good guy always in. You know what I mean? It's like it's a good time story. You know, we come out swinging. First episode, Omni-Man. He said Justice League. What's that? I don't even know.
Yeah.
These guys are my friends. They're not. I'm just playing.
Yeah.
He came out slaughtering people. The gore was 1 of 10.
Was this also on Amazon Prime?
Amazon Prime, yes.
Just like the Boys, right?
The Boys, yeah.
Which is funny because that's also the other like superhero inspired but dark. Yeah. We're gonna show them as the heroes, but are they actually heroes? Kind of thing. Like you were saying, somebody was talking about Homelander vibes from Omni-Man, right? Yeah. I can see that.
I definitely could see Homelander vibes. I feel like when it comes to like superhero stuff, the comparisons are bound to be there. You know what I mean? If you have a similar power set or similar structure, Homelander.
Yeah. And I feel like something like The Boys and Invincible are both. They're not just superhero films or movies or TV shows. They're parodies. You know what I mean? Like they're darker, intentionally trying to emulate certain superheroes. Homelander and Omni-Man both being parodies of Superman.
For sure.
You know. So I think that those parallels are intentional.
Oh, 100%. I feel like the trope of like the Boy Scout, I have every power and I will save everyone at all times, and then to have the flip of that, I'm all powerful and I'll just do what I want instead of I'm for the people, is a very interesting story, especially now after we've had 13 years of I'm saving the world. You know what I mean? It's just like. Or like the reluctant hero that they tried to paint Tony Stark as. It's like, oh, it's my fault, but I don't really care, but I guess I care now. And it's like, and it's like, you don't even have powers. So like, I don't even, like, let's be honest, guys. If we read Marvel Comics, Tony Stark, C-list, then we have the movies come out and everyone's on Tony. It's like, come on, man. He's not even good.
I appreciate Tony Stark and the Iron Man movies for what they have done for the rest of the MCU as the, footholds, really set the rest of the journey off.
100%.
But, like, on a rewatch, I'm not putting on Iron Man.
I'm not trying to watch Iron Man. Let's be honest.
I cannot stand Tony Stark as a character. I find
those first couple movies are just kind of
his arrogance annoying, not charming.
Yeah.
Doesn't even have power.
It makes sense if you're Doctor Strange and you're arrogant because,
you have the best hands.
The best hands. I have powers. It's like I have actually powers. Iron Man is just like
even before he had powers, he was the best.
The best surgeon, yeah.
Tony has money and other people coming up with great ideas.
Literally was like, I'm just gonna make these bombs. Oh, my dad designed this element.
Yeah,
let me finish it.
Another warmongering capitalist that we decided to glorify. And
I get it. It's supposed to be like
our liberal fantasy.
Reluctant hero, like, oh, I didn't sign up for this, but I'm gonna do it. Like, whatever. Give us some space stuff. Give us some powers.
Yeah.
WandaVision, I'm hooked from episode
gods
1.
And aliens. That's what
because
I'm
it's like, oh, she can warp reality. That's very interesting. This dude's smart. Like, I'm not interested. I'm not that interested. I really like Blade. Dude's a vampire. That's really cool. You know what I mean? It's Wesley Snipes. That's cool. Iron Man. Not only do I not really many. When you think about it, I was born in '95. Robert Downey Jr. He wasn't famous when I was growing up. I didn't really know Robert Downey Jr. until Iron Man, Tropic Thunder, Iron Man. I don't know which one came out first, but
Tropic Thunder definitely came out first.
Yeah, Tropic Thunder did come out first because
Robert Downey Jr. I think he was already like a name. Like,
I didn't know him.
I already kind of knew who he was. Like I knew he was an actor, maybe like when Iron Man came out, but I didn't know. When did Iron Man even come out? I was like 5 years old.
It was like 2002 or something like that, like early 2000s, like early 2003, maybe.
Yeah, Iron Man has pretty much been out since.
That's
I was
what I'm saying. Like me, but I'm 95, so I was like 10.
Yeah.
or whatever, 11, 12. That's like when I started getting some competence.
I
I'm
definitely
like, oh,
remember
what's going
before
on?
Iron Man was popular. Like, I do remember when the only superheroes I could have named were Superman, Batman, and Spider-Man. Wonder Woman, maybe.
Yeah. Spider-Man movies are underrated, I feel like. The originals, they're good, but like, well, I guess, yeah, that's a lie then, because I was going to say they're good, but people ride them. So I guess they're not
Definitely
underrated.
yeah.
I feel like they're overrated. People always talk about them, like, oh, the Raimi trilogy is the best Spider-Man. It's like Spider-Man 2 was goated, I'll give you that. But I feel like it's more for Dr. Octopus.
Yeah.
Have you seen Spider-Man 2? We should watch that. I'll add it to the list.
I haven't seen it maybe since it came out like years ago. I don't really remember the plot of the Spider-Man movies.
Yeah, the first one pretty much his uncle dies. Second one, it's like I'm Spider-Man now, but like I'm troubled. Like I don't really remember, to be honest. Yeah, it's been a while. Yeah, Spider-Man's good though. I'm gonna move on to shows now. I feel like we've been talking about movies a lot. We were talking about shows too. Yeah, Falcon and the Winter Soldier. Actually, I feel like we've always been talking about shows really, and the MCU. I don't know. We've been all over the place really, but I feel like probably one of the best animes has ended. Like the season finale, Jujutsu Kaisen. I feel like that's probably one of the best animes we've seen.
I think you're gonna say So I'm a Spider. So
yeah.
what?
Is that the season finale? Is that?
I don't know if that was the season finale.
I don't know either.
I'm not sure, but definitely felt like a finale. Felt like
it did. I feel like they were recapping stuff. If you guys know if it's the end, let me know. I feel like by the time I posted this, it'll probably be a new episode.
Yeah,
like,
we'll know for sure. But let us know anyway.
If you guys can keep up with our schedule of not posting things, then let us know. Like,
you can just laugh at us.
We
were wrong.
we were actually on time or something.
Hey, Bubs.
Hey, sweet
Star
boy.
of the show.
Yeah, sweet boy. Hey, Bubby.
Was born for the stage.
Was he? Also, we were I forget what we were watching, but we saw an ad for something, and it was like, oh, this is actually interesting because it had
Des.
David Tennant in it, and it's like, oh, David Tennant's a phenomenal actor, so.
It was Des. We were watching something on YouTube, and an ad for Des came on. It was the first one we saw, and we just sat there and watched the entire commercial.
Never watch ads. Who watches ads? Let's be honest.
Skip ad had been up for at least 20 seconds. We watched the whole 30-second commercial.
Oh, is David Tennant with an accent?
Yeah, he's Scottish or something now?
David Tennant's in an acting role? I don't think I'm going to watch it. Like,
yeah, he's playing something.
Anything David Tennant's in, I'm trying to watch. Ever since, I mean, the first time I saw him was Doctor Who. And, like, I'm not going to lie, I thought people really overrated his doctor. Like, he's a good doctor for sure, but people were like, oh my God. And I'm just like, it's good.
Yeah.
Like, blink, that's a timeless episode. You're always going to remember, don't, like, close your eyes. Don't blink.
Yeah, especially if you were on Tumblr between the years 2010 and 2016.
Growing up, you could not escape.
It was constantly, especially like, gifs of that. The Sweeping Angels.
It's
oh
like
my
almost
God,
like
I would see that gif 10 times.
It's like fan cams now, but like if what fan cams are now is David Tennant on Tumblr in 2010.
Like Super Hula.
Yeah.
It was like those three fandoms, and I
can't believe you just said that. That was Tumblr.
Yeah.
That literally Super Hulak was Tumblr. Like,
and then like once those last couple Harry Potter movies came out, the Harry Potter fandom exploded on the internet.
It's crazy.
I'm gonna censor that in post because fuck J.K. Rowling. Yeah.
Beep beep.
Turf chip.
We've been watching a lot of movies lately. I've been on a movie kick. We've both been on movie kicks. I feel like once we got that VPN, it's cutting loose.
Well, I mean, that's the only way we were able to watch Des. Going back to Des, because that, I think, is only just coming out, like, on Sundance only, or something like that. Some subscription I obviously don't have in America, so I use my little VPN, pretend I'm in England instead, and we watch Des.
I'm going to do a quick little PSA. Hey, don't limit media to other countries, okay? You make a movie, put it out there. You make a song, put it out. That's weird. You're going to put it out in one country and then limit it in others. VPNs are why this is happening, okay? You're forcing me to be a pirate.
Yeah. Of course, that just, like, where there's laws and stuff where they run into issue doesn't really apply. But, like, if you're just doing it, like, Sundances, just to get some extra money out of us.
I as a content creator, I feel like it's probably like, oh, this market is a different market and they haven't been exposed to it, so let's try to get the most popular thing. But also, it's like if you're already out and done, it's out. Like, I don't know. I'm trying to watch. Like, I'm trying to see this Demon Slayer movie. Gotta find that. I have been sleeping on that for sure.
In English, subtitled.
For sure. I think they're coming out in like April or something like that, maybe, or June. I don't know. But yeah,
Like on what?
like the official release in America, like a U.S. release.
Oh.
Like a, I think it might be theatrical, or it might be like a dub or something. Like, I'm not sure exactly where it was. It might have just been a lie. You know, Facebook. Like,
I hardly use Facebook anymore.
Yeah, Facebook is a lie. Everything on Facebook is a lie. But yeah, VPN came in now, just running on movies. We're watching a bunch of stuff. What else we watched? Anchorman was decent.
Yeah.
Decent. Timed. It definitely dated, I would say. I'm not trying to rewatch, I would say.
It was kind of, there was moments where it was definitely funny, but there was also moments where I was offended. So I'm not trying to watch that movie again. Yeah.
They made a sequel with Kanye. I haven't watched it,
Did
but
they?
I want to watch it because there's him with Kanye. But I haven't watched it. You know what I mean?
I do vaguely remember.
It's
an
one of those
Anchorman
things
scene
where it's like
from
I
it.
want to, but like at one hand Kanye, the other hand the rest of the movie.
We also watched Alien.
Fire,
That's a great
phenomenal,
movie. Yeah.
all-time classic.
No complaints there.
Ding,
Showed off.
ding,
Zoom.
ding. Put a little alien thing here. I want to watch the rest. You said you've only seen the first one, right?
And Covenant.
And
I've seen the
Covenant.
first
Yeah,
one
I
and the
feel
last
like
one.
I
That's
feel
it.
like Aliens 2 might be the best. Like Aliens might
We're
be
gonna watch
the
that
best.
one next, right? Were you gonna watch Blade
I'm
Runner?
about to put that shit on.
You want to watch Blade Runner next,
I
right?
do want to watch Blade Runner. Yeah,
The
okay,
whole
so
Alien
let me explain this.
universe.
I started Googling. I was like, what is the order? Because like, I remember when we were watching the MCU, I wanted to watch in the order of events because I already seen the MCU order of release, so I wanted to see order of events. I wanted to see things that happened in not chronological, but yeah, chronological order.
Yeah. It was my first time seeing the MCU, though, so I wanted
sure.
to watch it in release order
sure.
so that the end credits and post-credit scenes would make sense.
Make a lot more sense. Release order make a whole lot more sense. Otherwise,
Aliens
you gotta
isn't
jump
known
around.
for their post-credit scenes,
there's no
so
post-credits.
we're just gonna...
Yeah. Well, yeah.
Oh, well, we're
speaking
still
of,
gonna watch that in release order, though.
Speaking of that, yeah, I
my
Googled,
bad.
I was like, oh, what's the chronological order of Aliens movies? And it's like, oh, actually, well, Predator movies are in the universe. So it's like, oh, okay, well, maybe I can watch a Predator movie. It's like, oh, wait, those are in the universe. Well, Ripley said Blade Runner could be related. And also, if you watch Blade Runner, then this movie could be related. It's like, what? So now there's like 3 different spin-offs to watch if you're trying to just watch Alien. It's like,
Yeah.
I'm about to just watch Aliens. Like, I'm about to just put on, let's just watch Aliens. Like, I don't know.
Oh, you just
like,
want to watch the Alien
I kind of
movies
just want to
now?
watch Aliens, yeah.
Yeah,
Like, it's
fuck
just like,
yeah, let's just watch
yeah,
the
it's
Alien
like,
movies.
what?
I do want to watch the Predator movies, too, though. Watch Alien vs.
Predator, yeah, Alien and
But
Predator.
we already watched one of the Predator movies, and I liked
We watched the
I
last
liked it.
one. It was like the very last one.
Oh.
That's the very last one in the
So we watched the
storyline.
first Alien movie and the very last Predators movie,
Yeah,
and I've also only seen the last Alien movie.
yeah. So
Covenant.
like, well, actually, there's another Predator movie. I'm lying, but
That's a prequel.
the one that came out recently is like a super Predator. It's like the one that just came. The one we watched is Predators.
Oh, okay.
And then there's one they call The Predator, and it's like another time. It's like I think it's after the one we watched, but I'm not 100% sure. You have to let this again. I'm sorry,
It's okay.
but it's like from what I understand,
I'm
a
sorry
brief.
if you're coughing.
I'm coughing too. Sorry guys, on post. I feel like I'll probably find a way
Mute it?
to mute it or muffle it or something like that. Sorry guys, but from what I understand and like the little timeline, it's like predators are like this race called the Yajuta, who are hunters and like they just hunt for sport. Aliens are a species that they hunt. Like it's just another species to them that they hunt or something like that. But they're like the most formidable or like one of the only ones that gives
They're
them
like
casualties.
the supreme species. It says an alien.
Yeah,
like-
like the aliens are the apex predator. So it's like the Yajuta are like, what is this? Like they're killing us. You know what I mean? Like who are they? And then that's what starts Alien vs Predator. But actually, yeah, I'm not going to spoil what happens in Alien vs Predator. Some crazy stuff happens. Like I don't really.
Yeah.
For
we're
what?
just gonna
But
watch it.
also in Predator 2, it's like I saw a picture and it was like they have the alien like skeletons and stuff like diagrams. It's like I don't really understand. We're just gonna have to watch.
Yeah.
A month from now or whenever, like maybe next time, if you just cram all these movies in, I'll explain it. I'm gonna snap back and it'll be me doing this. But yeah, The Thing was really good as well with Kurt Russell. Kurt Russell, probably one of my favorite actors. Let's say top 5 actors, Kurt Russell. Even though he's not like all around, like I don't think I've ever cried watching a Kurt Russell movie. But
I
he's
have.
just
Overboard.
I've never seen that one. I'll have to watch it because then I'll cry if it's Kurt
What a
Russell.
phenomenal movie.
I'll have to watch it. Hey, so make sure you guys charge all your equipment before you start recording. It's a good tip. But hit that like, subscribe, notification bell, hit it all. I don't know what else I have to say. I think that's pretty much it, right?